Well, there's your answer, bro. You can't really say you don't experience problems on PC when you wait till everything is patched. LOL. If I waited till everything was patched and didn't buy day one, I wouldn't have any issues either. Oh, like I don't even need to say anything. Honestly, like this is what you call a self-owned tweet. The second they tweeted something out, it's just they own themselves. One of the worst things you can do as a consumer is buy a product day one. If you're buying games or consoles day one, you know, if it ends up that the game or device you have is faulty or it's broken or there's bugs, I mean, you don't really have anyone to blame but yourself because you bought something without knowing what you were getting into. Now I know it's, 99 whatever amount of percent, it's the fault of the devs. Devs should not be releasing any broken games. They should not be releasing anything that has bad performance or, things like that. They should not be doing that at all, just like Rockstar did with Red Dead Redemption 2. But you also have the responsibility to spend your money wisely and not buy stuff that's broken. Or you can't buy a game day one on PC, play it, and then, it's a bug-riddled mess because the fucking Rockstar didn't do their job or whatever developer didn't do their job, and then blame it on PC. That makes no sense. And now a month later, the patch has come out and fixes the game. So, of course, I'm not going to have issues because I don't buy games day one. You shouldn't either. Moving on. Did you have to build your PS4? Did you have to install the OS? Did you have to download a launcher app? Did you have to check graphical settings to make sure the game ran okay? Thought so. First off, no, I didn't build the PS4, because if I did, I wouldn't have built something so shitty. But someone did build it. Do you think that there is just some magical Willy Wonka chocolate factory that just pumps out consoles like just by magic, as if there's no components or operating systems to a console? Did you know that the OS for the PS4 is actually, let me look this up before I say something wrong, just like you do. The operating system for a PS4 is actually called Orbis OS and is based on an OS from PC called BSD9. BSD9. That's weird. But yeah, you're welcome. So to answer all these questions, no, I didn't build it. Did I have to install a launcher? No, but someone did. Do you think the OS just appeared on the PS4 by magic when you turned it on? Did you have to download a launcher app? Oh, you got me. I'm so sorry. I have so many options on the open platform that is PC. No, but guess what? Since the PS4 is such a closed platform, you are limited. You are limited to whatever Sony wants you to have available to you. So you just have whatever games they want, whatever launcher they have, like the PlayStation Network Store or whatever you want to call it. That's all you get to use. Meanwhile, I have many platforms, many launchers to choose from. Meaning that those launchers have to keep competing with each other to get my money and for me to spend my money on their launcher, their platform. So that's why Steam has so many features. That's why Steam just has so much more to offer than other platforms, and that's why the majority of gamers out there probably use Steam. Not even probably, just look at the numbers. And all of that competition benefits me. They have to offer me sales. They have to offer me more features, like useful things for me to go to their platform. Meanwhile, you have just one. Did you have to check graphical settings to make sure the game ran okay? First off, you don't even have graphical settings. It's so easy to knock something out that you don't have access to. And there are some games on PS4 like The Last of Us Remastered that does have graphical settings, and those were amazing. And I'm sure you played that game and played around with those. I know you have. If you like PS4 so much, I'm sure you played The Last of Us. And no, for the most part, I don't check my graphical settings that often. I do use GeForce Experience, which tweaks my game settings of whatever game I download, and it does it according to what my specs are. So, I mean, it takes care of 99% of the work for me. And then if it looks like it's running a little poorly, I may check and see if I can lower a thing or two, but that takes like, what, a minute? So what? It makes no sense. You're basically, what you're doing is you're saying, oh, you have the option to change the game to be the way you want it to be? What kind of argument is that? PlayStation 5 is one. This guy's not biased, by the way. He's not biased. Nintendo is trash. Only people with mental issues think they are something. Okay, no. We're done. My gaming started on console and handheld console. The PC was not there, but seeing Pep saying I leave Xbox because of Xbox games coming to PC is lame. On PC, you have to get antivirus and update it every day. Starting a PC up takes forever, no matter how powerful it is. Oh, I'm not sure how to break this up, but let's just focus on the latter half of the, because on PC you have to get antivirus and update it every day. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Windows Defender pretty much takes care of anything as long as you're careful and don't go downloading random .exe files or going on porn sites and downloading 10 terabytes of fucking Jared Fogel's favorite wish list. But I mean, and most antiviruses that are pretty good you can get for free, and they update themselves and do everything by themselves in the background. So that's wrong. And starting a PC up takes forever, no matter how powerful it is. What are you talking about? What do you mean? How like? And it's not even like a power thing. It's not based on your GPU. It's mostly off your like whatever hard drive you have your OS on. My PC boots up in like 5 seconds. That's like probably twice as fast as any console right now. Anyways. Besides, PC as a platform is shit. None of the platform owners invest in gaming. What games do they fund? What studios have they started? PC gaming is fucking pathetic. PC is an open platform, so there are no platform owners. Nobody owns PC. Therefore, PC is just, since it's an open platform, it's just that. That's all it is. Anyone can do anything on it. They can post whatever game they want. I just don't know what to say. How is that bad? Why? Because there's no company that's just pumping out AAA PC exclusives. That's why it's shit. Okay, buddy. Oh, I love this Odd Eyes guy. Oh my god, but PC dudes be like, it's overrated. You mean guys who pay $2,000 for hardware to play Fortnite and WoW? Yeah, sure. The two most popular games in the world. Yeah, let's just brush that. Let's just use that as an own and look at his profile. Like, no, more like guys who pay $2,000 to play every game ever, like multiplats, indies, everything. Better resolution, better frame rate, better graphical settings, visuals, mods, everything better than consoles. Sure, maybe we're missing out on some PS4 exclusives or Nintendo exclusives, but guess what? Not everyone cares about those games. And guess what else? They'll be either ported later or they'll be emulated, so we'll get them anyways. And also, we'll be playing Death Stranding next summer, buddy. Game industry post: Sony opened to PC versions of PlayStation exclusives. Oh, I remember this article. I think it was about multiplayer games, though. I'm not sure if it was all PlayStation exclusives, but I mean, we got Death Stranding, so who knows what's gonna happen next gen, guys. But California Kid, Jesus, that fucking name. PCs are for nerds, but it is funny how you... Okay, fuck off with this nerd shit. We're all playing video games, okay? Please, don't act like you've never used a computer or don't have a computer or a laptop in your house. Fuck off. But it's funny how you dorks are all running Windows but don't realize that's Microsoft. You are on Microsoft's platform. Why do you pretend you aren't? Again, PC is an open platform where I can use any OS, and just because we use Windows doesn't mean we're on Microsoft's platform. An operating system is not a platform. It makes no sense. I mean, it just comes with the PC ecosystem. Lots of issues, troubleshooting, fear of viruses, electrician surges, overheating, upgrading parts whenever something new comes out, downloading 50 different launchers, having to change the password every month because Windows sucks. Okay, I'm not sure if the app 99 is a troll. I don't know. I don't interact with them very much on Twitter. But lots of issues. Like what? You're not saying anything here. What issues? What issues? Because any issues on PC are probably also happening on console. Like, console games and PC games all vary with their different types of bugs, glitches, and things like that. Because humans are humans, okay? Developers are going to fuck up, whether it's by accident or developer incompetence or negligence, whatever it may be. Troubleshooting. Why? Why is that bad? When you get an error, when your game crashes on console and you get the error code, it says suggested actions, leave it alone or send an error report. That's all you can do. That's literally all you can fucking do. And hope that if you launch the game, if the game launches, hope that it doesn't crash again later and corrupt files or something like that. Meanwhile, on PC, if a game crashes a lot, I can do a Google search. Hey, why is such and such game crashing? And then I can find the answer. And, oh, wow, okay, I just got to go in the file and disable this because it seems like it's not, this setting in this any file is not working, properly with my graphics card. It's not working properly with this or that. So let me just do that, change this. Oh, wow, 5 minutes later, now I'm back in the game. I don't have to wait for developers to send out a patch to fix it. I don't got to do I don't got to do any waiting. I can fix it myself. I can go into the game files myself. You can't do that. You got to wait. Sorry. Anthem's crashing? Sorry. Breaking your consoles? Sorry. You can't fix it. Wait for a patch. Overheating. Consoles have some of the worst cooling systems of all time. Probably ever. We got all kinds of options for cooling. Stock cool. I'm just kidding. Liquid cooling. Like multiple different fans. We have fans like all throughout our case. We can actually monitor the temperature of our GPUs with programs. Or with our whole computer, CPU and everything, and make sure everything's fine. Even stock coolers are better than the coolers in consoles. Are you joking? Remember Red Ring of Death? Yellow Light of Death on PS3? You fucking idiot. Upgrading parts whenever something new comes out. What, like a new game? You think anytime a new game comes out, we have to upgrade a part? You know how many new games come out a year? You're so stupid. Downloading 50 different launchers. There aren't even 50 launchers. I have Steam, Uplay, Steam, you play Battle.net and Origin. And that's it. 4 launchers. Oh, and oh no, that doesn't count. Humble Bundle. Do they have a launcher? I don't know. But I buy games from there sometimes, so. And having to change the password every month because Windows sucks? I don't even know what that means. This is why I think you're like a troll, because you kind of say things that are like genuine, actual things. But who has to change their password every month because Windows suck? That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm ugh. PS4 is better because games are guaranteed to work. You don't need to search the internet for a fix. It's also cheaper and guaranteed to ran. To ran. Every multiplat got better AAA exclusives. The UI is simple and efficient. It doesn't get virus like PC. It also uses less watts. It's also cheaper and not bulky and ugly. You get a PS4 Slim and run games like this. Unlike PC gamers who pay over $3,000 to play crappy looking games like League of Legends, games that look like mobile games or child... God, I need a drink. Hold on. Oh, Christ. Alright. That's not true. PS4 is better because games are guaranteed to work. No. There are several games. I can only name Anthem off the top of my head. But, I mean... Oh, and even just the other day, Alex was having issues with Death Stranding. Crashing out of nowhere. On stream. You can watch it for yourself. Games are not guaranteed to work anywhere. Because developers... sometimes fuck up and are sometimes incompetent and release something that's not reliably compatible. It's not working with your system. Even on console, where every PS4 is the exact same thing and the exact same specs, you'll run into issues like this where the game's crashing. You can't just say games are guaranteed to work while Sony implements a feature to let you send error reports and crash reports to them when your games crash. That makes no sense. You don't need to search the internet for a fix? Well, that's because you can't do anything. You wouldn't be able to do anything. There's nothing for you to search for. You can't do anything. You gotta wait for a patch. You gotta wait for Sony to send you something. You gotta wait for the developers to update the game. You can't do anything. You gotta sit on your ass and wait. Cheaper, yeah, you get what you really do get what you pay for. Got better AAA exclusives, that is subjective. Not everyone cares about those games. I mean, the only exclusives I cared about were Spider-Man and God of War. That's about it. 2 games. I bought a $400 console for 2 games, and it just sits here and collects dust while I play on my superior PC. That's it, 2 freaking games. And I tried Bloodborne, couldn't get into it. The fucking anti-aliasing is trash. The motion blur sucks. The resolution's weird. It just feels really gross to look at. Like my eyes hurt looking at that game running on a PS4 Pro. It looks bad. It also uses less watts. Yeah, it's because it's not powering up much. It's also cheaper, you already said that. Not bulky and ugly. Well, I mean, you can customize your PC case to be whatever you want it to be. So it can be slim and beautiful, or bulky and ugly, which is, I mean, what? I'm done with this guy. Pay over $3,000 to play. No. You can't point to any dude who spends $3,000 just to play League of Legends. That doesn't happen. They most likely spent $3,000 to have a beefy-ass rig to play multiplats at the best way possible, and to play PC exclusives like Bright Memory and just games that actually put the hardware to the test. And like even games like Red Dead Redemption 2 and shit like that, they want, like, it's bad on console. Control is horrible on console. Outer Worlds is horrible on console. And like, we're nearing the end of the generation, so, and in Star Wars, a lot of these games, they're trying to run on 6-year-old hardware, and it's fucking, they're chugging, dude. They are chugging along. Meanwhile, I'm still on my 1080 Ti for the past 4 years. I'm not going to upgrade for a few more. 2009 graphics looks like the ones in The Witcher 3. You can tell this dude played Witcher 3 on console if he actually thinks Uncharted 2 is comparable to it. Oh, this fucking guy. Listen, bruh, human brain can only detect differences in frame up to 60 FPS, after which it just starts observing frames as same level up to 1000 FPS, after which your eyes will rhyme travel into the future. What? I'm not even gonna take this seriously. God, yeah, this guy again? Yeah, all these PC cucks are racist inbred rednecks. Wow. That's kind of mean. I wouldn't say that about console dudes. Huh. Jerk. I forgot. PC guys have been slaves to subscriptions for decades now. PC guy, stay out of the console war. I know it's boring waiting for the good console games, but you now have Game Pass to play the low-level ones. Low-level console games are better than PC games, so play and enjoy. We've been slaves to subscriptions, right? Like what? Like what? Online? Oh, wait, no. You're a slave to online subscriptions because your console manufacturers, your console lords, your Sony's, Nintendo's, and Xbox corporations, they want you to pay $60 for all. Well, I mean, Nintendo Online's $20 a year, but they want you to pay $60. They want you to pay money to access internet that you already have access to. Bro, if anyone's a slave to the subscription, it's you guys. I don't pay any subscriptions at all. I just bought Game Pass for $1 the other day so to play Outer Worlds, and I'm probably gonna not buy it again unless a game really catches my attention on there. But after that Xbox 2019, whatever fucking show that was, I don't think that's gonna happen. I know it's boring waiting for console games. No, it's not. It's not, because we have plenty of other games to play. I'm currently playing several fucking games right now. I can't even count. Now you have Game Pass to play the low-level ones. Oh, Outer Worlds is low-level? Is that a low-level game now? That game was fantastic. You're an idiot. Keep paying for that online, dumbass. So my boy Arsenal says, it's easy just plug and play argument for consoles just doesn't work anymore. I've had far more issues with my PS4 than I had with my PC. Had an error that corrupted my hard drive. Wouldn't even boot without complete restore of the console. Had to delete everything. And then this guy again, Nick Marcial, whatever the fuck this dude's name is. It's still just as plug and play with an installation in between. PC has made progress in accessibility, but is still far from a console in that regard. It's plug and play with an installation in between. So it's not plug and play. Because PC is plug and play. Because there's just an installation in between. I have to install an update. I have to install a game. I have to install what's it called? Drivers. I have to install and wait. You have to install firmware updates on PS4. You have to install a game. You have to install updates. It's not plug and play if you have to install. I can take my PS2 out of the garage right now, plug it in, put a game in, put any game in, all of them, and it just plays. That is plug and play. When I'll take my PS2, plug it to my CRT TV, put Kingdom Hearts 2 in it. It will turn on. It will not have a firmware update. It will go straight to the game without having to update the game. That is plug and play. Plug and play has not been a thing since the PS2 era. Xbox 360 and PS3 sort of did it, but then DLC started happening. Then game updates, patches started becoming more common. It's not plug and play anymore. Updates to UI, updates to the console, all of that, dude. It's not plug and play anymore, no matter how many ways you spin it. And if you're gonna say it's still plug and play with an installation in between, then you now have to admit that PC is plug and play. There's just an installation in between the game and the turning on the PC or whatever, plugging it in. Oh my god, so that's all I can handle. If you guys got any more of these, send them my way. DM me on Twitter, DM me on Discord. I will do my best. This was actually kind of hard to do, because reading this stuff really makes me want to put a bullet between my eyes. So, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.